More information on the case of a 12-year-old Ukrainian child shot and killed by the Ukrainian Territorial Defense Forces at Radomyshl as the two children were playing in the yard. A neighbor called the police and reported a Russian vandal in the next yard because he didn't like noisy children. About 10 minutes later, Ukrainian soldiers burst into the yard and immediately opened fire indiscriminately. One of the boys was shot in the neck and died instantly. The other one was injured in the arm and shoulder. Signs of drug use by the accused have disappeared from the case file. The Ukrainian authorities in the region are said to be most likely to be lenient or even do nothing about the defendants. After the Moscow flagship self-ignited, the Russian Defense Research Institute in Tver self-ignited, and suddenly shortly after, Russia's largest chemical plant was also said to have self-ignited. Romania intends to sell Ukraine MiG-21 Lancers in order to receive a new batch of aircraft from the West. Romania wants to sell Ukraine 10 to 15 MiG-21 Lancers with an average age of over 30 years. In the early 1990s, the aircraft was upgraded by the Israeli company IAI. The Ukrainian Air Force has assessed the status and combat potential of Ukraine's MiG-21s as nil. But the Romanian government is putting pressure on Ukrainian President Zelensky that such a fighter jet was previously shot down by Ukrainian air defenses. Therefore, the purchase of Lancers can be considered a compensation. Weapons of Ukrainian forces seized by the Russian army. Evacuate civilians from Azovstal by means of a humanitarian corridor run by Russian military personnel in the DPR. The German news agency DPA reported that Slovenia was interested in an offer to send Soviet weapons to Ukraine and replace them with newer equipment from Germany. Slovenia will send a large number of T-72 battle tanks to Ukraine in exchange for Marder and Fuchs armored vehicles from Germany. Slovenia also hopes to have access to more modern equipment such as Leopard 2 tanks, Boxer and Puma armored fighting vehicles.
Please like and follow my page.